Madre John Madden, Juanito, in Acamal, Mexico. This is Princess. She's happy to be in the house. She's no longer allowed outside. I put my rain poncho down on the bed in case she had wet paws when she came in, because it sounded like there was rain overnight. And then I realized, no, I'm not going to let her get on the bed if she's got wet paws. So I had the broom ready, but she does not. I checked her paws. And I don't think it did rain overnight. So I'm reviewing my situation first thing in the morning here. I've been up for a long time. I've already shot a video. But I only now opened the door. Now, why is that? Because I don't have a window in here. The door is what I have used as my window to the world, and where I've shot hundreds of videos by now, at least 100. Roosters are crowing. It's after 7. One of the ways my situation in Acamal has become untenable and not long-term desirable. I reversed a lot of previous policies of the landlord. He had a refrigerator door as the gate, blocking between the 2 posts down there. And he said, don't let dogs in the yard, they'll poop in your yard. And I thought, well, I like dogs. I don't want to let dogs in the yard. Well, it went from there to lots of dogs, knowing that I had kibble and knowing that I would pet dogs. Many dogs on the street wanting kibble, many of them petting. Some of them who didn't even want kibble, not necessarily even petting, wanted to get into a structure. They had never lived indoors. So lots happened, and it ended up with 3 dogs, Princess and 2 of her children, Negro and Spot, at one point living inside here at night. Then I honored Marcos, my landlord's request, to not have them in at night, and then pretty quickly realized, oh, you have to move anyway. Sometime in the next 2 to 3 months, you're going to move to Tulum. So don't let them get so dependent on you. So for the last week, I've been making them stay out at night. But what that means is I have to keep the door closed all night. It had been my practice to, at least when I wanted a cigarette, come sit in the doorway. But I couldn't put a chink in my armor. If I wanted that boundary to hold, I just had to keep. And then in the morning, I'd have to have all my ducks in a row, my coffee made, my cigarettes here, my chair where I wanted it to be, my bed protected if need be. So there's lots of ways it's not worked. And in my attempt to have a reasonable boundary with these dogs, much as I love them, and these 3 I love tremendously, and they love me, the next step was I got to stop feeding them. I can't afford it. I'm out of money, and I'm running up a huge bill at the grocery store buying kibble for them and a little bit for a couple of other dogs. Well, it's turned out all the dogs who come by here belong at that house over there. Wonderful people, Marisol and Raul, they're friends of mine. Now, it was the last couple of days. And I said to them, so if I should decide to leave at some point, they'll just come back to you, right? And they said, yeah, no problem. It's fine. Well, what I'm prepared to say to them today is that I'm going to start putting a gate. I'm going to call Marcos and say, bring that refrigerator door back. Because when I put the 3 dogs out at night, not down, Negro, the little black one, goes back there always. He's never decided to sleep there. But Princess and her daughter, Spot, stay right here, and there's a canopy here. And I decided last night, I said, I don't think they bark more at night than they always have in the 2 months I've been here. But now they're right outside my door when they bark. And it really fucks with my sleep big time. That's part of why I'm coughing so much this morning. I didn't sleep well. So I have in my head drafted a statement I'll make to Raul and Marisol and to Marcos saying, I need a gate at night so that when I run them out of the house, I will run them off the property and close the gate. and continue to let them inside the house when I'm here during the day. But this will greatly speed the process of weaning them off of me and getting them to rejoin their pack. All along I've said that my relationship with these dogs has required me to really practice the dialectic between open